We are all living longer, but some of those later years are often in poor health, with the ever-present threat of the loss of capacity to consider. You might be forgiven of thinking this will not apply to you, as you are nowhere near your old age or later stages of retirement. But you couldn't be more wrong. What if for some reason you became really ill or maybe involved in a major accident and were held in a coma for a period of time? How would you pay your bills and manage your affairs? You may be thinking at this point you'll be okay, as you have a joint bank account, so would be unaffected, so essentially be able to carry on as normal. You would be very wrong. According to the British Bankers Association, if one joint account holder loses mental capacity, banks and building societies can decide whether or not to temporarily restrict the use of the account to essential transactions only. For example, living expenses and medical or residential care bills. What if you had taken out an equity release loan, but wished to make a further drawdown of cash, but your partner had lost the capacity to sign? Perhaps you wanted the cash to pay for care. Many of the schemes today will not allow you to make a drawdown if you are no longer able to sign. Let's suppose the worst were to happen and you needed someone to make decisions for you regarding medical treatment to ensure your wishes were met. You would probably assume that if you were not able to make these decisions for yourself, a family member could. You would be very wrong. A now famous case involving the late great-grandmother Betty Figg, who in April 2009 was snatched from her home by social workers against the wishes of her daughter, her former carer. Social workers arrived with police and a battering ram to remove the 86-year-old woman, suffering from dementia, from her daughter's house where she had been living. Social services did not agree with Betty's daughter that it was in Betty's best interest to be cared for by her daughter in a specially converted room in her daughter's home. Incidents like this can be prevented by creating a Health and Welfare Lasting Power of Attorney, LPA, and giving it to a family member. Social services are then prevented from making care decisions. To find out more on our updated pricing for our LPA service, visit Hatfield Daniels LLP, www.hatfielddaniels.co.uk.